this is Prem. Welcome to Post Market Report dated 18th June 2024. First, let us look into the US market. US market, all three indices ended up higher yesterday on Monday. Dow Jones up by 188 points, S&P 500 up by 41 points, and Nasdaq up by 168 points. Nasdaq up close to 1% yesterday. US 10-year Treasury bond yield trading at 4.267% and oil also marginally lower. Stock specific, Tesla, Micron Technologies and Broadcom all were up close to 5% yesterday. Broadcom, the stock trading continuously higher. Yesterday intraday it was all-time high and finally ended up by 5% higher yesterday. That is mainly because Broadcom has come out with a stock split. 10-for-1 stock split announcement came out, because of which the stock traded higher. Many companies in US came out with a stock split. Walmart came out with 3-for-1 stock split. Nvidia came out with 10-for-1 stock split, and Broadcom came out with 10-for-1 stock split. And another company, Chipotle Mexican Grill, also came out with a stock split. Goldman Sachs raised its year-end target of S&P 500 to 5,600 from 5,200, and Evercore ISI, another agency, also come out with S&P 500 rise up to 6,000 by this year end from 4,750, because of which S&P 500 traded higher yesterday, supported by Nasdaq as well as Dow Jones. So these are all the updates from the US market. Asian markets traded mixed, but Nikkei, Taiwan and Korean market traded higher today. European markets were also trading in green today. These are all the updates from US as well as the Asian market and the Europe market. Coming back to the Indian market, first let us see how Nifty and Bank Nifty traded today. Nifty, it's quite stable today, so most of the time Nifty was up by around more than 50 points compared to previous day's closing. Throughout the day it was above 50 to 60 points higher, but while closing after 3 p.m. there was a positive momentum, and finally Nifty ended up higher by around 92 points. In the last half an hour only, Nifty added another 50 points and finally closed at 92 points higher, closed at 23,557. Bank Nifty, it's a gradually uptrend today actually, so it was up by around 200 points, then gradually moved higher throughout the day, and finally Bank Nifty ended up higher by around 438 points today. Nifty IT also ended up higher by around 200 points. Nifty IT up by around 0.6% today. Bank Nifty up by around 0.9% today. Overall, if you look at the FII and DAI data, Friday also both FII and DAIs were net buyers, and today also both FII and DAIs were net buyers. DAIs bought for around 1,555 crore and FIIs were bought for 2,569 crore. That's why today it's both Nifty, Bank Nifty and other sectors were all traded positive today. So if you look at Nifty mid cap up by around 0.4%. Both Nifty mid cap and small cap last week and as well as today outperformed Nifty. So Nifty mid cap up by around 0.4% and Nifty small cap up by more than 1% today. So we were discussing about the defense stocks actually last week. So defense stocks continue to shine today, as well as shipbuilding stocks, Cochin Shipyard, Mazagon Dock and Garden Reach all traded higher. Other defense stocks also, Data Patterns, Para Defense also traded higher. Para Defense higher by around 17% today. So among the Nifty stocks, Shriram Finance, Power Grid and Wipro traded more than 3% higher today. Auto stocks, overall the performance is very good today. Auto indices traded at all-time high today, but at the end of the today we saw profit booking actually in the auto stocks. That's why auto indices at the closing hours it ended slightly lower actually. With respect to Nifty Bank, all the key banks in Nifty banks traded higher today. ICICI Bank, SBI, Axis Bank and HDFC Bank all traded higher today. Kotak Mahindra Bank, throughout the day it was trading lower today, but at the closing hours Kotak Mahindra also pulled up and moved higher today. Actually ended up slightly positive compared to previous days closing. That's why Bank Nifty up by more than 400 points today. HFCL, Himachal Futuristic Communications Limited, this stock up by around 5% today as the European Commission exempts the company from anti-dumping duties actually. So because of this news, this stock up by around 5% today. At one point in time this stock was up by around 10%, but finally ended up higher by around 5% today. GMR Airport up by around 4%. Another stock, JNK India, up by around 20% today after a order win from RIL. Because of this news, this stock traded higher and closed at the upper circuit of 20% today. Kalpatra Project International Limited, promoters sold shares worth of 90.3 lakh shares, about 5.6% for 1053 crore at a price of 1164. So because of this block deal, this stock was down by around 4.5% today. With respect to India May export, our export grew by around 9.1% year on year. This is a very positive news because our exports improving means we are producing more as well. So because of this news also our market ended up higher today actually. HAL up by around 5% because there was a RSP for around 15 helicopters. The deal size is around 40,000 crore. So because of this news, HAL up by around 5%, but overall defense stocks were in the limelight. All defense stocks, shipping industries and other defense stocks all trading higher today. BLS e-service to acquire 55% stake in Fidelis Solutions for 190 crore. Because of this update, this stock up more than 5% today actually. So these are all the updates from the Indian market. But last week we discussed about Nifty. We said the global momentum it's positive. Overall we are receiving positive news from the US market with respect to inflation or every other data whatever we receive. The number of jobs created is less and the number of job claims is more. The core inflation is also under control, because of which the US market is moving higher every day, and the positive momentum we are seeing in Europe also today and in Asian market also today, and Nifty also is continue to rise every day. So I was expecting around 50 to 70 points higher today, but Nifty up by around 90 points today. So what I am expecting is, what I feel is that Nifty should trade between 23,300 to 23,700 for this week. So tomorrow it's a Bank Nifty expiry, and probably we have the Nifty expiry day after tomorrow. So next 2 days Nifty might trade positive, and Friday there might be profit booking because of weekend is, and Friday Nifty and Bank Nifty might trade lower is what I am expecting. I strongly believe. So let us see what happens. So next 2 days the positive momentum might continue, but even if it is positive, it's not going to be a huge run for Nifty or Bank Nifty. Maybe it might add another 50 points or so. Even if it consolidates, it might probably trade lower by another 50 points or so is what I feel. So right now we see only we are receiving positive news across the globe, and every market is trading higher, but the risk is any negative news, the impact also will be more. So probably we need to be cautious on that aspect actually. So these are all the updates from my side. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you. Bye.